Hello, namaste. How are you all today? In today's video, we are going to feature very talented henna artist, very dedicated teacher, and very humble human being. And she is none other than Kinjal Shah. If you are following me enough, then you all might know how much I adore her for various reasons. Her journey, her struggle, how she became henna artist, how she cope up in this industry. We will listen everything in her own voice. But before that, let me share her contact details with all of you. So in future, if you want to learn or pursue your journey as a henna artist, you can take classes from her. If you want to book her for your upcoming assignments like a bridal assignment, karwa chauth assignment, so you can contact her. So her contact detail will be visible on screen throughout this video. Her journey is actually very inspiring and many of us can connect to it. So listen it very carefully because you will come to know about so many things. If you are in confusion how to pursue your future, do you want to go as a professional in henna industry, or you want to pursue your dream in some other industry? If you are still in dilemma, in confusion, her journey will definitely show you right path. She is the one of the talented artists. I always encourage all of you, especially my students. I always keep telling them that follow her, study her work, take inspiration from her work, because her work is so neat and clean, and perfection is always her first priority. And the way she come up with different floral and other design, it's really amazing, and every beginner artist or seasoned artist should take inspiration from her. So enough of my blabbering, let's hear her journey from her own voice. So here come our featured artist Kinjal Shah.
Hi, my name is Kinjal Shah, and I am a professional bridal mehendi expert. I am from Mumbai, India, and I have been into this mehendi industry for now around 18 years, since 2002. Sorry. So I have my expertise in mehendi has always been traditional Indian mehendi, the intricate style, and then little bit of floral bridal figures, and of late even portraits. I was ever since very fond of mehendi since childhood. Like every girl loves it, I also loved the smell of it, and I loved applying on my hands. So in every vacations, whenever we used to have, I used to always apply mehendi on my hands. And even if somebody asked me, by looking at some books or some papers, some designs, I used to apply others as well, and that was very remotely. But never I realized I was really good at it, unless one day during school time, there was some announcement in 7 or 8 standard that, first time in our school there was this mehendi competition gonna be announced. And suddenly everybody started, all my friends around me started saying that I should be participating. And I was wondering why people are asking me to participate. So that's when they said me, and I realized that particular day that, I had so much fondness for mehendi, that, all my books and all my textbooks and all notebooks, everything around me always had the scribblings of these henna style designs, everywhere. And I used to do that so subconsciously that I never really realized that, this is what is, I mean, that is what I'm doing always. So post that, I did participate in that small competition in my school. I did get some prize also, second or third, I don't remember. After that, I realized, I have this liking for mehendi. I joined very locally, small artist over there. I learned after 10th standard also. There was a local person. They used to do little bit more professionally. I learned from there. After my 10th standard also, I started going on orders with others, and I was also doing minor small brides. Simultaneously, I also pursued in my studies. I finished my graduation in commerce. I did my master's in commerce also. I also did distance education, my master's like MBA in human resource. So I did all my studies, but Mehendi was always a passion, alongside, and I couldn't really, detach myself from that. So I used to take orders, I used to do it in my free time. But after I finished studying, I realized, I am very much fond of Mehendi and I would love to take this ahead. I always believed in, in actually working for something that you really love, that is your passion. Because, when your work is your passion, you actually do not work, you just enjoy. So that work is no longer a work. So that is what I believed in. But everybody over here said that, education is a must. And so do I believe that education should be very important. So I finished my education, and when the time came to actually pursue, so that's when, like, since I think 6 8 years from now, I actually very full-fledgedly came into this industry, like a proper career wise sort of thing. And I jumped into this is like now a 24/7 business for me. Earlier I used to do brides, I used to do orders, but that was a little bit remotely, or let's say a little bit, on the basis of the time how I have. So this is how it happened. And honestly, I never thought that I will have a career in this. But it so happened that I tried very odd corporate jobs also, accountants and everything, but I really never felt happy, and I always felt caged. Because I was born an artist, and an artist needs to fly. The imagination of an artist is such that you cannot capture them. And I always felt very captured and very present when I used to work in those cabins and everything. So I decided to actually follow my passion. I After I finished all my graduation and everything, and all my studies, even post graduation, I they were very one or two good artists over here. I joined them, after learning little bit things from them. Automatically, even my work, like everybody develops, everybody evolves. So even my work started evolving, started, taking a change. I came in this, work thing, and, started dedicating more time, gave that much of effort, everything. And I started doing good. I started getting met new people. I got opportunities, Instagram came, my way, and people started liking it, and just everything just fell on place. And that's how, I started getting response, I started getting better, and it just goes. I learned from few people, and whatever were their expertise in that particular field, I learned from them. And I always tried, clubbing in my style, in my way. And that is how I came here. Like, also, I have been into like this mehendi designing and working and doing brides and applying on others' hands, for economics. I mean, for money. But I never really started teaching at a very young age, because I always had this belief in my mind that a teacher should be acquainted with the chapter so nicely that uh, a human mind is subject to any kind of thoughts, and infinity kind of questions, infinite kind of questions are developed in anybody's mind. So when you have a teacher, the teacher should be completely aware of the subject that person is taking in hand. So I always thought that when I have a very good knowledge about my subject, only then I will become a teacher, not unless then. Because when my student, whoever is learning from me, that person is stuck anywhere and asks any sort of questions anywhere, and from whatever side or whatever end that person can think, I should be capable, or I should have that capability to answer that. So this is what my thought was on teaching. So that is the reason I always thought that I will start at a very later stage when I am very sure and very confident about what I am teaching. So it has been almost 4 5 years now that I have just started teaching, and it has been mixed reviews. People, somebody feel I'm good, somebody feel I'm not good. It's a personal choice, but I always try to give whatever I have my best to them, because I feel that it's good to share knowledge, and when you teach someone you actually learn a lot, because your concepts become clear, and you evolve also as a person. So that's when I started teaching. Today I also have my team with me. My team only becomes my students only form my team, because I feel it's very easy, and that also gives a reflection of what kind of work I do. So it's very easy for my clients to connect with me, because I do not work only for money, that I have to finish this order, get money, and then get lost from here. That's not what I really expect. I mean, I have a trust value. I know that the clients are trusting on me for the money they are giving me, for the faith they are showing in me for their big day. So I make sure that I have a good team, so whenever they are coming at me, they know that there is this name that they can completely rely on. So I always work on the basis of ethics, not of obviously on the basis of economics. So that is how it is. And how I developed my style is, was when I started Mehendi. I always used to see the Indian style and different forms, but I always, since I'm always a fan of fusion things, and that's how my creative mind works. So when I used to see this, I was always very fond of Gulf flowers, and their styles. They had these bold flowers. They have very um, very spacious designs, and those bale kind of thing. And even the Indian style is what I loved. So I always used to wonder, look, how I can have both together. And that's how I started creating my designs. That I used to place flowers which I used to like, the Gulf flowers which I used to like. And in between, I mean, I the way they place it, they just leave it spaciously after that. But what I used to do is, I used to place those flowers, and I used to fill my Indian style alongside those flowers. And that's how my style kind of I developed, this floral Indo fusion kind of thing that started. And luckily it so happened that people also started liking it, and that's how I think they started showing their love. And one thing is what I always vouch on: whatever you do your best. So that's how I really emphasize a lot on finishing. So that is how it has been. So I always feel, do good work, do good finishing, and just speak your heart out like a creative person. And I start creating things, and that's how people started liking my work, they started liking my ideas, and here I am.
Wow, what an inspiring henna journey. I hope it might have ignited the passion within you, and it might have shown you the right path, direction that you are looking for. We have lined up such amazing, talented henna journey for our upcoming videos. You let us know which artist do you want to watch through our feature artist series, so we can contact those artists and request them to come to our platform that can inspire our audience. So let us know through comment that what did you feel hearing about Kinjal's story. What is your emotions? How did you feel? Did it help you? So whatever you want to share with us, do share with us through your comments, and I will meet you again very soon through my new video. Till then, stay blessed, stay inspired, and keep inspiring everyone. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye bye. See you.